Alright everybody, welcome back to another NCDT production with your host, PoJ-Gamer. That would be me. Today we're going to have several topics on the plate today, from Modern Warfare to Call of Duty Black Ops Cold War. Along with a way to register now, be eligible to pre-order PS5. If anybody else has gotten the emails, if not, double check that you have emails enabled from PlayStation on your main email account. Check PlayStation website as well. But I received an email from PlayStation stating that there was a way to register for the pre-order ability of the PS5, either digital or standard version. So those want to pre-order the PS5, go ahead and hit up the PlayStation website, find out for yourself. The main topic of today's stream is going to be about zombie mode coming to Warzone Modern Warfare. A description of the zombies Royale mode was found. Be the last team with a human alive to win. Players turn into zombies on death, but can become human again after consuming fallen players' hearts. I'm not sure if this is going to be a Warzone layout or if this is going to be in
it's
the
peanut
Warzone
butter jelly time, peanut butter jelly time,
or
peanut butter
multiplayer.
jelly
I
time.
don't know if it's going to be in a multiplayer layout or if it's going to be in Warzone layout.
There you go, there you go, there you go, there you go. Peanut butter jelly, peanut butter jelly, peanut butter jelly, peanut butter jelly.
Also,
Do the peanut butter jelly, peanut butter jelly, peanut
what's
butter
up,
jelly
Matt?
with a baseball
How's it going,
bat.
Matt? Bob in the house?
Peanut butter jelly, peanut butter jelly with a baseball bat.
What's playing on the screen is actually Grid. I'm doing pretty good, Matt. How are you, man? What's actually playing on the desk here is Grid, last night's gameplay. Those of you that missed out on last night's game, missed out. I always go back on my Twitch channel and watch the gameplay. I do want to give a great big shout out to the only one that really stuck in there with me last night, watched the duration and added during the game, PoJ-IYD. And I know that's my wife. She's sitting in the same house with me, but she does not have to do this, and she does. Several others come by, have said hi, may not have said hi, and then left. Great big shout out to PoJ-IYD for sticking with me through the duration of last night's stream. With that being said, again, so much other stuff is being announced, along with the cost of the new Modern War, Cold War, excuse me, the Black Ops Cold War. Standard $59.99, cross-gen bundle $69.99, and the ultimate $89.99. Probably so. No, I'm not going to be pre-ordering it. I doubt very seriously. I don't know that I'm going to have the money to actually do it. And I don't know if I did, I don't know which version to get, because it's going to be a while before I can get the PS5. The basic standard version is really the best if you're not planning on doing PS5. Cross-gen bundle, basically what that's giving you is, I mean, there's going to be some extra perks involved. We'll read through that and see what all's available. Getting standard. Well, if you ever decide to upgrade to the PS5, then you're going to have to buy it all over again. If the standard version is what you get, if you upgrade to PS5, you're going to have to buy the PS5 version. If you get the cross-gen bundle for the $69.99, Then once the PS5 comes out and you are able to get a PS5, then you've got a free copy of the PS5 version. I'm not getting it for a while. I mean, it's definitely going to be a while before I could even get the PS5. Don't get me wrong, I do want to get it, but I will get the standard version of the PS5 for the mere fact that there's a tray on it. If you get the digital only, that's it. I only play digital games. So therefore, you're going to have to put an external hard drive on it. And there lays a little bit of a dilemma with that. Okay, so if you buy a standard, say 4 terabyte hard drive, the hard drive that's in the PlayStation 5 is going to be a digital. So all your games are going to be saved over on a standard hard drive, and the main drive is going to be digital. So therefore, you're going to have some slower times, basically, just like a PS4. Quality of the video is probably going to be better, but you're still not going to get any faster speeds out of the game because you're going to be playing on a standard external hard drive. The internal hard drive is not even going to be a full terabyte hard drive. Building a PC end of September, they're getting it on PC. I hear you. Ain't nothing wrong with that. Well, it's going to be cross-platform. I do know that. Where was that post? Might have been on that site that I've seen. But it will be cross-play. I'm going to be able to play with PC players, Xbox players, and PlayStation players as well. Hopefully they're going to enable that. You know, if I do get the game fixed to where we can disable crossplay, because I do not care to play crossplay. If I want to play Xbox, I'll get an Xbox. If I want to play on PC, I'll get a PC. And I want to play on PlayStation, so I would prefer myself to play against PlayStation players only. But, you know, they think that the crossplay has been such a big hit when they really need to step back and look at how many hackers and cheaters that they have banned and caught on the Modern Warfare and Warzone because of crossplay. So, I mean, come on, really? I mean, get rid of crossplay. Put it back the way it was. Let the PC players have their own servers, dedicated servers, however they want to do it, but let the PC players have their own servers. And if you want to do crossplay with PS5, PS4, and Xbox. I mean, that way people that have PS4 that don't upgrade can still play along with the friends that did upgrade to PS5. So just like PS3, you know, when people went from PS3 to PS4. What's up, Irish? Hey, coffee and PoJ time. Coffee, man. That's right. I'm on this new platform. I'm not sure if I know how to do this, so let me... the only issue with that is you can buy a Cronus Max for the PlayStation and it has the same hacks. Oh, of course, I agree. People with the Cronus Max are just toxic players. I mean, if you've got to resort to doing stuff like that, then you're just a toxic player. So I get it. Same thing with, you know, Xbox. You know, you can put the Xbox Cronus Max on Xbox as well. But when we upgraded from PS3 to PS4, we lost a lot of friends because they didn't upgrade to PS4. They were still in our friends list because what we done was we just took our PS3 account and logged on to the PS4 with it. So therefore, my friends stayed the same. Except for a very few that just quit playing altogether and removed their names, removed their accounts or whatever. What's up, Trump? But there was a lot of people that we played games with on the PS3 that we could no longer play games with on the PS4 because they didn't advance. Most of your friends on PS3 moved to Xbox. I mean, so their cross-play would actually help you. It would benefit you to be able to do cross-play because your friends are on Xbox. You're high. I'm doing good, man. I ain't high, but I'm doing pretty good, man. I mean, that's just one man's opinion. I think crossplay is one of the biggest mistakes, just one of them, one of the biggest mistakes they've ever made. There's no way we're going to be able to correct it, because we're not going to be able to complain enough, because there's so many people out there that they're still catering to, that they're going to follow them. They're going to take their consideration that they want crossplay, and they're the ones that's making Activision and Call of Duty all this money. So that's where the small handful, or big handful, however you want to say it, got that box to help reveal a lot of the Cold War stuff coming out. There was only a few people that got that, from what I understand, were a Activision partner, and that was it. Nobody else got them. So they're still catering to that small group of people, that they're not the only ones making Activision and Call of Duty, money. It's everybody. It's the entire community that's making Activision all this money. They're not looking at the big picture. They're looking at that small picture. Well, good example. I'm not bad-mouthing Spectrum. I'm actually a little concerned at their tactics. Activision is similar to the same way. Okay, so in 2018, the revenue for Spectrum was over $43 billion for 1 year. So can you imagine how much money that Activision has made in just 1 year only? It was in the millions in like 3 or 4 months. So it could have to be, somewhere in the billions by now. If they would cater to the entire community, that number would probably double. Last night I was scrolling through YouTube and found a guy talking about his mods for Cold War that are already getting ready. Oh yeah, they're getting ready. They probably already got mods available for it, because there's actually somebody out there. I don't know who all is involved. Activision is one of them. But yesterday's reveal was captured on a PS5 for the new Black Ops Cold War video that was posted on YouTube and many other people's channels. That kind of strange how they got away with it. But anyway, that game capture of that reveal was actually captured on a PS5. So Activision already has PS5s. Who else has them, I don't know. But Activision has PS5. Yeah, man. Well, I mean, I know who you were. We mean Xbox or PS5? PS4? I mean, if I had to choose between Xbox and PS5, it would be a PS5. But right now, I prefer PS4. I don't know that I'm going to upgrade to the PS5. If I do, it won't be no time soon. And when I do, if I'm able to upgrade to the PS5, it's going to be a standard edition, so I can have the disc tray. Because I want to be able to play my PS4 games continued. I mean, I've got so many games that I play on the PS4 that I want to be able to play on the PS5. And the only way to be able to do that is to have the disc tray. They're limited hard drive, like a 900 and some gigs, not even a full terabyte. So you're going to have an external hard drive from get-go if you want to play any decent amount of games. I know a lot of people that have 500 gig drives and even terabyte drives that have so many games that they like to play that they have to have an external drive just to be able to play the games. If not, they're having to remove a game to do updates. I've heard of people actually having to remove games just to do the Modern Warfare updates. So either way it goes, I mean, they're really forcing us as the consumer and the gamers to spend more money on their consoles and games than we would normally really do. That's like the Cold War. If you want to be able to play the PS5 version, you're either going to have to buy a certain copy, which is at least the minimum of $70, or the $90 one. Or if you buy the $60 version, you're going to have to buy the PS5 version when it comes out. It's not going to matter if you have to buy an external drive and you have to buy a digital hard drive. You're talking $1,000 for a decent sized hard drive to put on the external side of that PS5. It's not going to make it no faster if you put a standard hard drive on it. It's not that the PS5 is faster, it's only whatever your internet's going to be running. If you've got a 1 meg upload internet, I don't care how fast that PS5, it is not going to make your gameplay no better. So it's got better graphics, it's got a faster processor, it's got better memory. It does, I know that. But it's still only going to be limited to how fast your internet is. So why spend the extra money for something that you're still only going to be able to play at a certain speed? I get it, Francisco. I do. I understand. Like I say, the PS5 I know is going to have better graphics. It's going to have better processing speeds. It's going to have more memory, better memory. It's far more better than the PS4. I know that. But there's not many people that's going to be able to buy a digital external hard drive. Look up the price of a digital external hard drive. So if you wanted a 5 terabyte external hard drive to put on your PS5, so then you're going to have almost 6 terabytes of space to save all your games on. So, for example, 6. Alright. Make sure you look up a digital hard drive. If you don't look up digital, you're gonna get a good price on them. Fortnite new season out. Yeah, I seen Dragon playing that. Alright, so this is not a digital. 6 terabyte standard drive, $128. Not digital. So even when I look up digital hard drive, it takes me to the standard hard drive. They don't want to scare you with the prices, but they are expensive. For a 5 terabyte, not digital, there's no way you're going to get a digital hard drive for 120 quid. There's no way you're going to get a digital hard drive, 5 terabyte, for 120 quid. No way. I don't care what you say, there is no way you're going to get a digital hard drive for that kind of money. only way you'd be able to get one at a cheaper price would probably be used one off eBay. Alright, later. Have fun playing Black Ops 3. Still an awesome game. I play it some myself. If you can get an external hard drive, digital, that size, for that price, go for it. Yeah, I don't even know if you'd be able to get a used one that kind of price, Irish. I mean, it would be nice to be able to see them kind of prices. Trying to figure out why they're not showing me standard drives. They're not even showing me the. They are very expensive. All right, here's one. 2 terabyte, $300. Western Digital 2 terabyte My Passport SSD external portable drive. USB 3.1 up to 540 megabytes. $296. That's for just a 2 terabyte. Two terabytes only going to do you for a little while. But I mean, some people 2 terabyte might work great for. But there's no guarantee that that particular drive is going to be compatible with the PS5. More than likely it will. No, more than likely. And who knows? By the time that the PS5 comes out, maybe the external digital drives will come down some. But I mean, you're going to spend $500 or $600 for a PS5, another $300 for just a 2 terabyte drive. There's $1,000 plus just for the PS5 and an external hard drive. That's no games. Pre-existing games, PS4 games, you're going to be able to carry over. So the PS5 is backwards compatible with PS4 games. But if they're all digital, so I don't know how that's going to work. There's been no clue, no information. Are you going to be able to install your PS4 game in digital version on the PS5? Nowhere does it explain that. It just says that the PS5 is backwards compatible to the PS4 games. So, are you going to be able to install a digital version of, say, Black Ops 4 on a PS5? I don't know that. It nowhere explains that you can actually get that kind of a feature. It is backwards compatible for discs. All I know for sure. It's a big money racket, regardless. I mean, they're forcing people to upgrade and buy things that they wouldn't normally buy. The only way to play beta Black Ops Cold War, now get this, guys, the only way that you're going to be able to play the beta of the Call of Duty Black Ops Cold War is to pre-order a digital version of the game. So, I mean, you've got to pre-order the game in a digital form. That means you've got to pay it in full. And I don't think you can actually pre-order the digital games through like Walmart, GameStop anymore. They've discontinued that. You cannot buy certain games in certain forms through the aftermarket vendors. Again, such as Walmart, GameStop, and so on. They're really limiting to who is able to sell their digital games. PlayStation. Right now, PlayStation. If you want to play the beta, if you want to play the beta of the Cold War when it comes out, you have to pre-order first. Yep. I'm on Activision's website as well, reading up on some of this. That's what it stated day before yesterday. I didn't stream yesterday morning because I didn't feel good. Yes, if you want to play the beta, you got to pre-order. Let's see. Those who digitally pre-order Call of Duty Black Ops Cold War Ultimate Edition, all current and next generation console or PC will receive Land and Sea Air Pack. Why do we need all this? We just want to beta test the game before we buy it. That's all I'm asking. Just let us beta test it before we actually put our money in. The Dark Edition Modern Warfare, $200, and now I hardly ever play the game because this is so freaking broke. I mean, I still watch people play it, and I watch them all the time talking about, no way, man, there's no way you got that shot on me. I mean, I was watching Stunner the other night, and he was right in the guy's face, pull the trigger, but yet Stunner died. I mean, Stunner clearly shot him in his face, but Stunner's the one that died. Yeah, they should at least let us test it before we spend the money. When Infinite Warfare came out, spent $100, I said never again. Yeah, definitely. I mean, don't get me wrong, I do want to play it. I want to play it for the campaign mode more than anything. I mean, the story mode, campaign mode, it looks awesome. That was basically what that reveal was all about yesterday. It was more just the gameplay of, the campaign. So, yes, I think they should let us. I think they should let us beta test it. Alright, see, players can pre-order digitally for even more rewards. See digital pre-order rewards and open beta early access below. So let's find that below. All the digital PC editions, standard and ultimate, include the Confrontation Weapons Pack for use in Black Ops Cold War, plus pre-purchase for additional rewards and open beta early access. Experience Black Ops Signature Combat and gain early access to pre-launch open beta when you digitally pre-order Call of Duty Black Ops Cold War. So again, the only way you're going to be able to play the beta is to physically spend the money for that. Actual platform availability and a launch date of multiplayer beta subject to change. Of course, once you go to their website to see more. I will. Minimum open beta duration is 2 days. Limited time only. While early access beta codes last at participating retailers, internet connection required, online multiplayer subscription may be required. There may be somebody giving out codes, like they have in previous games, but it's really not a guarantee. In other words, I've seen them give out codes in the past for the beta and let their friends and stuff be able to experience the beta along with them. But there's no guarantee, and if they only give you 2 days worth of beta, that's not really enough. I mean, 3 days on the last one, but they give us we alpha tested, I think, for 3 days, and then when beta come out, they let us beta test for 3 days. So I still think they ought to give us all free access for the 2 or 3 days, and give us more Give us 5 days of beta testing. There was a lot of people that were actually working and maybe even out of town during the last beta, so they didn't even get to test the beta. So then they were thrown into the full-blown games, worked great for a couple of months, and then the more they do, the more it breaks. Again, that's just one man's opinion. We'd have to agree 100%. I don't know. I mean, they're giving a lot of stuff where you don't have to buy, a season pass anymore. They've got the battle pass within the game, but you got to have the COD points to buy that, and that's a never-ending battle. We're at season 5 now, so by the time Cold War comes out, we're going to be in probably season 6, and I have yet to purchase a battle pass. All other content is free. You know, if they come out with a new multiplayer map, it's free. Same thing with the Cold War. When they do this, got a certain amount of content that's going to be free. There's also going to be a lot more content that's not free. They're forcing people to spend more money than what they need to. I really don't see the need for a multi-billion-dollar company to try to squeeze so much out of the consumer. Again, that's one man's opinion, and that's mine. My opinion, and I'm sticking to it. I mean, it doesn't tell me here. It said go to their site to see more. It tells you to go to their website to see more, but yet there's nothing there. There's not even a... Let's try to go to beta. Let's see. Try to manually type the link in. CallOfDuty.com/beta, and it kicks you right back over to Warzone. But yet, clearly right here it states that if you want to know more, that all actual platform availability and launch date of multiplayer beta subject to change. See www.callofduty.com/beta for more details. When you click that link, it just takes you right back to Modern Warfare. I don't know what was going on, but my house felt like an old wood burner, and I was in love. Called me back to my childhood days. I'm a little confused on that one. Oh, it smelled like an old wood burner. It could have been somebody close to you that was burning a fireplace. Kind of strange that they would be burning a fireplace this time of year. Maybe they were doing some, I don't know. That's hard to explain, man. But now, they also say that if you start smelling strange smells, it's a sign of a, what is it, babe? Start smelling odd smells, it's a sign of a stroke? What is that? If you're smelling things that's not there, it's a sign of a stroke or something? What is that? Brain tumor. Tumors, right. If you continue to smell these smells, I would contact the doctor and tell him you want an MRI. But yes, there is, if you start smelling things that's not there, odd smells such as wood burning, that could be a sign of a tumor. I'm not trying to scare you, bro, but when I was growing up, we had coal burner, and my grandpa switched to wood burner. Oh, we burnt wood all our life, dude. That was our main source of heat, was wood when we were growing up. We used to have to do our own chopping. Dad would go out in the woods and cut it all down. We'd load it up, bring it back to the house, and we'd stack it up. Yeah, that was a never-ending battle. But yeah, we done the wood burning for years, man. I can imagine coal burning. We never done that. We never did that. We did do the wood. But I'm not sure if it was because of where we were at that, coal was not an option. I don't know. I was too young to know that. All I know is we had to load the wood in the house. Every time firewood needed to be brought in or firewood needed to be got, me and my brother and my dad would always be the ones doing it. So your wife said hello. Hello right back. She's heading to the doctor's appointment to go over her next surgery. You're going to open her chest up and face the whole valve in her heart. We'll tell her good luck. I hope the doctor's visit goes well. Hope to give her some good news on that. And definitely, thoughts are with her, man. Thoughts are with her. I know that's got to be rough going through, just even thinking about it. So, as they say, keep your head up and stay strong. To refresh my screen there. Only 8 likes. What's going on here? Of course, we ain't been up that long. What have we been up? 46 minutes? Well, I've heard that saying before too, Irish. But I'm gonna tell you what. He seems to deep out. He tends to send out some mighty deep dishes. That's all I'm gonna say about that, brother. I've heard so many people say that he will not throw at you more than you can handle. But I'm gonna tell you what, he's got some deep ass dishes. Because he sure has dished out me and Rose quite a damn bit. So, not saying I don't believe. Not saying I don't. Don't get me wrong. I'm not trashing. I'm just stating it. He's got a deep ass dish. One door closed, another one's open. That shit don't happen in my book. When one door closes, they all start closing. I'll just say it. I mean, hell, look at my damn internet. They keep shutting doors on me, and I'll start getting one open a little bit, and somebody will snap that something shut on me. I mean, right now, if something happens with my internet right now, if I call tech support, they're going to slow me down again. So, I mean, what do I do, right? Yeah, man. All's good. We're in the best health to be expected. I mean, she's actually sitting there watching the stream with me. Don't you get on that table. Don't you get on that table. Crazy cat. You heard about Chris Nash, right, Irish? Seems like when it rains, it pours. The last I did talk with him, he's actually been released. In a sense, he's able to go back to work. My wife says I miss PoJ. Man, it's all good. There was a month, man, exactly, almost a full month that my streams was hit and miss because of my internet. I feel like I wasted a lot of money during that month trying to get something going, and it basically blew up in my face. So I thought I was just basically stuck with what internet I had. As every time I call tech support on my internet problems, they tend to mess something up. They slow my speeds down. Right now they've got me at a decent speed. Everything's working great as long as it will stay this way. But I know what's going to happen as soon as I call tech support. They're just going to slow me down again, and then wait another month for the right technician to come out to call the right people, put me back where I need to be or want to be. The only thing I play on Warzone, oh excuse me, yeah. The only thing you play on Warzone is plunder, is because I'll have the codes for the bunker. You have all the codes for the bunker. I hear you. Yeah, I think BAGofDONUTS plays that. He give out a code. I think it was last week sometime he gave out a code. I haven't played Warzone or Modern Warfare in a while. Played Grid last night. I played Black Ops 4 the previous. I'm thinking possibly doing some Black Ops 3 tonight. I'm not sure yet. Maybe mix it up and do a little bit of Black Ops 3 and Black Ops 4. Good thing about the Black Ops 3, I have the PS4 version, so I don't have to go back to the PS3, but I do have it on PS3 as well. I just haven't played the PS3 version of it in a while since I got the PS4 version. It's a much better version. A lot of people are doing that, man. A lot of people are having to do that, Irish. It's just, it's crazy that their game is that big. And I thought, and a lot of people thought the same thing. At one time, we thought Modern Warfare was the biggest Call of Duty game out there. Now, Modern Warfare is not the biggest game yet. It's getting there. But World War II actually right now stands at the largest size hard drive print to date. Let's see where I'm at on this. About halfway through. Pause this. So at 43. Alright. Let's see. World War II. World War II is 207 gigabytes for one game. Modern Warfare, 192 gigs. So right now, the World War II is the biggest game. Let me get time to churn this up. Alright, so there you go. Black Ops 4 is 200 gigs. World War II is 207 gigs. Black Ops 3 is 180 gigs. Advanced Warfare, only 108 gigs. Used to love World War II, and I stopped playing it. You have 290 V2 nukes. Nice. That's something I don't think I ever did. I don't think I ever got a nuke, dude. And it's no big deal that I didn't, but I don't think I ever got a nuke. Play this in for a while. In fact, the last time I played World War II, my internet was still kind of up and down. I was ping spiking so bad. In fact, the last time I played Black Ops 4 multiplayer, my ping was still spiking a little bit, going from 50s to 100. If you ever want to get one, just let me know. I'm doing shipment, and I'll eat them bullets for you. I hear you. Yeah, shipment is one of my least favorite maps too. I ain't gonna lie, shipment is probably, I'd say it is the worst map in my opinion. It's just too close to. I'm not into that high speed, that fast of a gameplay. I like kind of a casual, but a little bit of, you know, fast gameplay. But I'm more of a casual player. So that spawning in, dying, spawning in, dying, spawning in, get one kill, spawn in, die. That's not my picture. I don't care for that. And they continue to bring that damn map back. I guarantee it'll be in Cold War too. I hear you. Well, you remember I used to watch. I mean, I've watched several others in the past, but when they first put the hold a flag, and that's an easy V2. Yeah, hold a flag. When they first put the shipment map on World War II, remember it was broke, and all I had to do was stand there beside the Jeep and shoot through the canister, the container. Spawn trapping them, basically. They finally fixed that to where it wasn't as bad, but I remember so many people standing beside that Jeep just shooting through that container, holding them down. Almost an instant V2 right there. Yet they consider that to be a good map. Again, it's that fast-paced gameplay that people like to play, and I don't knock it. That's the way they like to play it. Let them play it. I mean, it's like you saying you like the shipment map. You know, that's you. I don't knock you for that. Me in the box. Blackout. Or back out, excuse me. Me in the box. Back out. Yeah, I mean, again, I'm not knocking the map. I remember the map when it was in. It was one of Modern Warfare's, one of the PS3 versions of Modern Warfare that I played. 2, maybe. Might have been 3. I'd have to look at the versions that I've got over there. What they didn't fix is beef. Like you can still shoot through the crate. Oh, B flag. They didn't fix B flag. Well, I mean, I get it that, you know, armor piercing bullets. I'm saying that wrong. But you know what I'm saying. So certain bullets should be able to shoot through crates. I get that. 7.62 bullet, armor piercing bullet. Hell yeah, you should be able to shoot through a crate with that bullet. And in real life, we were shooting through quarter-inch thick steel plates with armor piercing 7.62s in real life. FMJ, thank you, FMJ. Full metal jackets. In real life, they're called armor piercing. It's, yeah, same thing. Thank you for that. I couldn't remember that FMJ term for some reason. But I usually, and most of the time I do, I have FMJs on most of my loadouts. If not, there's a reason why I don't have it on there. But yeah, in real life, armor piercing bullet with a 7.62 can pierce a quarter-inch steel plate. First-hand experience. And it might have been thicker than that. And this was at an angle too. We were shooting this box. It's actually a big, huge water tank that they had abandoned. It was a big steel water tank. It was probably, I don't know, 3,000 or 4,000 gallon tank, and it was a water system. And they had abandoned this particular tank. I guess because of rust or whatever. I'm not sure the reason they abandoned it, but it was no longer in use. And we were standing at an angle, shooting through that quarter-inch steel wall on that tank. It would go right through it. So if you're standing straight on, there's no doubt in my mind that FMJ should be able to clear them. They can't fix everything. If they're going to keep it a little bit realistic, they've got to fix it to where those FMJs will pierce it. And if you're standing behind a wood crate, that FMJ better go through that wood. You know what I mean? It better go through that wood. You'd love to shoot a Barrett 50 cal. I can only imagine what a 50 cal would feel like. That's like the 50 cal in Warzone. If I shoot a guy with a 50 caliber gun in that game, that should be a one-shot kill, right? I couldn't tell you how many times I have shot somebody with that 50 cal sniper rifle to only get a hit marker. Exactly. You already know it's going to feel like there goes my shoulder. No matter how hard you pull that thing back, that 50 cal is going to kick. It'll kick like a damn mule. Y'all give me 1 minute and I'll be right back. Don't go nowhere if you can. I'll be right back. right, back. Appreciate you hanging out, man. Good, back in here. I don't know how many of you guys are out there still streaming on YouTube. They have forced us to change to the new platforms. Can no longer stream to the classic. You have to stream to the new YouTube platform. I'm not saying I don't like it, but I don't like it. So far this morning it's worked great. Maybe they've worked out the bugs, but I mean, everything is right here on the screen for you. The title, the amount of time that you streamed, how many people's in here, the likes that you have, playbacks. I mean, everything is right here with you. Even your stream health, everything is right here at you. But they're forcing it on us. That's just like the game. They're forcing us to buy certain things that we wouldn't normally buy. You know, back in the day, you'd spend what, $60 on the game, and then have to turn around and spend another $60 for the season pass, $120 for a game to play it for a year. Get a year's play out of it. I get it. That was good. That's the reason I continue to play some of the older titles. I'm trying to get my money's worth out of them. The Modern Warfare, I don't see me getting my money's worth out of that one. Campaign mode was fun, but it didn't last that long. Under 5 hours, campaign was done. Same thing on the Modern Warfare campaign remastered. So, it was a little over 4 hours total, I think. The Modern Warfare campaign remastered I played. The one that was $20 and then they give it away free. It was a little under 4 hours total. Maybe a little over 4 hours. Totally done. People spent $20 on that and played it one time. Yeah. I told everybody, wait. Bite your time. It'll be free soon. I waited. I played it for free. But then I had actually played the game previously. I mean, I played the PS3 version of it. Let's see. Call of Duty Modern Warfare, Call of Duty Warzone on pre-order platform required to redeem Woods Operator and Blueprint. Sold/downloaded separately. Must be redeemed by November the 13th. Don't mind me. I'm here playing Plunder and watching you. I hate it. Well, there's a new mode on there that Sir Kent was playing. I've seen him play it twice now. It's where there's a much smaller circle, and when you die, you instantly spawn back in. What was it? I said you got 14 kills on that one. He was killing them. When he first started, though, I'm not gonna lie to you. When I watched Sir Kent first start playing, it was like he was getting his ass smacked. It was like he died 3 times in a row before he even got a kill. But then he turned it around. By the end of the match, he had 14 kills on that. I thought that was pretty good. To me, that's impressive. I know there's more people out there that can get much more or much higher kills. Much higher kills than that. But either way, if you could play a game with that kind of a quick turnover and still get 14 plus, 20 plus kills, you got to be pretty good at it. Alright, disc-based physical editions, PlayStation 4, 5, Xbox One, Xbox Series X. There are also disc-based physical editions of Call of Duty Black Ops Cold War available on console. But that's not going to get you any. $59. Our upcoming fact on the next gen upgrade for more details on upgrading the standard edition to the next generation console. But he get the next 9 days off. I'm still on the update. I'm feeling a little better this morning. Thank you for asking, man. I'm feeling a little better this morning. I was able to sleep all the way through the night. I didn't wake up hurting and burning and all that shit through the night, so I actually got a decent night's sleep, man. Thank you for asking. I hope you're doing good this morning. I know you're working, but hope you're doing good today. Today's your last day of the week, right? Don't you get Fridays off? No, the whole issue with this is I used to take a heartburn medicine. It was acid reflux medicine basically, and I'm out of it. I have no way of getting no more of it, and it's out of my system now, I think. You heard Stunna is live streaming himself wrestling gardener snakes at work once a week. New content. Damn. I'm good, yep. But the wife has to work tomorrow. Oh, rip. I hate to hear that. Tell her to tell the boss man she needs tomorrow off with pay. There's a new mode. I talked about this a little earlier. Sass and Steve-O. Pandemic, Outbreak, Armored Cargo Truck Wars, Plunder, Fire Sale, and Zombies Royale. Zombies Royale that's something I definitely want to try. Of course, I'll have crossplay turned off, and don't care about that shit, but I really hope that this is what I'm actually thinking it's going to be. Be the last team with a human alive to win. Players turn into zombies on death, but can become human again after consuming fallen players' hearts. Not sure how many hearts you have to consume, but that's going to make it a little interesting. Be the last team with a human alive. Give us a sizable amount of the Warzone map to play on. It sounds awesome. It sounds awesome. That's the problem. It sounds too good to be true, though. That's the problem with it. Don't give us nothing like Black Ops 4 did or Blackout did. I could get into zombie modes, but it's like eating Brussels sprouts for me. Well, see, the thing about this style gameplay, though, Steve-O, is you've got a group of teams that are human. If you ever played Infected, okay, Infected is similar to what they're describing here. So what happens is you're all human to start with, and somebody gets infected. Well, then those infected people go out and try to infect everybody else. So if it's similar to that kind of gameplay, it's actually kind of fun to see how many people you can actually survive with, or how many infected people or zombies that you can kill. Now it's going to be human zombies, so it'd be like you and I going in and playing. I get infected, and then I got to run around trying to infect everybody else. Had to play on PC. My Modern Warfare won't download. I've tried all week, deleted it, and it's started to download again. I'll find out when I get home. Oh, rip, dude. Oh, yeah. I mean, I get the zombie part. Now the BO4 one, that was a joke. If you really want to play a good, true infected mode, the bad part about it is there's some glitches in the map that they haven't fixed, and they're not going to fix them. But there's certain maps on Infinite Warfare. Play infected on Infinite Warfare. If you have a copy of Infinite Warfare, play infected one time on that, and then go play infected or zombie mode somewhere else. You're going to see a big difference. The BO4 infected or zombie mode that was in Blackout was a pure joke. Infected that they put in the multiplayer of Black Ops 4, that was a disaster. 6 people were zombies, 6 people were humans. Well, the zombies had to run across the map and infect all the other human players. And of course the humans had to defend. And then once that round was over, it switched. So whoever was zombies to start with were the humans, and then so forth. But that was a joke. That was not infected. Infected should be one person gets infected, maybe 2, but it starts out with one person just randomly gets infected, and then that person has to run around and infect everybody else. The more people you infect, the quicker your team as infected people can win the game. But Infinite Warfare, to me, was the best version of infected they ever come out with, and I don't think they'll ever compete with it. Says my bit rate was down. Yeah, I didn't like it. I played that round. The multiplayer side of Infected on BO4, I played it one time. It was all it took. You never played Infinite Warfare? Really? Wow. That's a shocker. The only thing that I didn't like about the Infinite Warfare was some people had the ability to actually get so high up in the air with those jetpacking abilities. They were actually going out of bounds. Black Ghost, Cringy Plays. I used to watch them play Infinite Warfare a lot. I had a lot of time on my hands back then. And Black Ghost would actually get so high up that it would give him the warning, the red sign that you're out of bounds, you're out of area. Hell, who knows to look 20 feet in the damn air for a damn enemy coming around the corner? I didn't, So, yeah, that was the only thing that I didn't really like about Infinite Warfare, was the ability to get so damn high in the air. Started in your adult life playing Ghost in BO3. Black Ops 2 was my first one. I played Ghost on PS3 a couple times, but I still want to get the Ghost version for PS4. I still want to do that. The only bad thing about it is after these games are so old, they ought to give you the Battle Pass. Just saying, if you still got to spend $60 on the base game, they should give you the Battle Pass. But yet you still got to buy the Battle Pass to get all the other stuff too. Now, Infected on Modern Warfare wasn't that bad. It was too bad. I didn't think. Oh yeah, okay, I'm reading it right. You didn't think it was too bad. It wasn't. It was fairly fun. Then stopped once. Back to BO2 for a small bit. Then went to Ghost. Like I said, I started out on Black Ops 2, and I actually started out on Core mode, believe it or not. And then when PoJ-GiZmO would run, games with me, we would alternate. My problem playing hardcore was I kept shooting my teammates and making them mad at me, which I understood that. You know, if somebody keeps shooting me, I'm going to get mad. So we would alternate. We would play a few rounds of core, and then we'd play some hardcore. And it got to where I just got used to playing hardcore, that hell, now it's hard for me to play core. It's like the, what was it, War on World War II. It's core based. I mean, I haven't played that mode in a long time. That may be something else to do too. Go back to some of these older ones. Infinite Warfare. Maybe mix it up one night, do a COD night, and just call it COD night. And maybe start off with Infinite Warfare, play it for a little while, switch over to Black Ops 3, play it for a while, switch over to World War 2, play it for a while. But how you doing, Steve-O? I hadn't get a chance to ask you. Hope you're doing good. I noticed you've been playing, was it Black Ops 3 or 4? I think your last stream was some Black Ops 4, wasn't it? Yeah. Yeah, that was when my internet, I mean, it's still not 100%, don't get me wrong, but that was when my internet was really crappy, dude. I mean, I couldn't even hardly watch nobody without it buffering. I watch about 2 seconds and it'd buffer. Watch 2 seconds and it would buffer. So I said, the hell with this. Me and Rose just sit back and watch TV most of the time through that month. It hurt. It hurt bad. You know, I started losing followers, started losing subscribers. I mean, once you start, you got to continue. But hey, it is what it is. To be honest with you, I really thought that all this that I had worked for was fixing to go down the tubes. Contacted Spectrum, and this is about the 3rd time that I've contacted them since I've been living here. And every time I contact them, I just ask for service, and they always tell me the same thing: service is not available in your area. And then I would get flyers for about 3 months telling me all these special deals that Spectrum's got, but yet I can't get their service. Sunday I stepped down on a rusty nail, meaning about ½ an inch. Oh God! Today is my first day back to work. Damn, dude. I'm cringing just thinking about you stepping on that nail, brother. Damn. Well, I'm glad you made it through it, dude. I'm glad you're, back to work. But damn, that had to be painful as hell, dude. Ouch. Feel sore but better? I can imagine, dude. I can imagine. Now, did you end up seeing a doctor, getting tetanus shots or something? Actually, no. Ooh. Well, be careful, man. Definitely want to be careful. If your jaws start hurting real bad, it's hard for you to open your mouth and eat and shit like that. You might want to go to the doctor. Now, if you use like Neosporin, antibiotic ointments and shit like that on it, you should be okay. Lots of peroxide and kept it elevated. Okay. I'll tell you what, Neosporin is my best friend. I could take a sore, a cut, as long as it wasn't major. I'm not talking about a laid open cut that you can see meat. I'm just talking about a normal cut. I could keep it covered with Neosporin about 3 or 4 days. You shower, put it right back on. something happens and that bandage comes off, put it right back on, but keep it gooped up with Neosporin for about 4 days, and it would actually heal to the point to where the sore was closed. So Neosporin is my best friend. We've used that on so many different things, like Dr. GiZmO, Pepto-Bismol. My daughter called it all Dr. GiZmO. Certain things in life that you know works, continue to use them, and Neosporin is one of them. Damn, dude, how did you end up stepping on a nail? Was you doing some work around the house or something, or none of my business? You and Katie out doing hanky panky, and she throwed you on a nail? Rose is out. Oh shit. Top kickboard on the porch steps flipped down. You stepped right on that damn nail. Man. Well, at least, like I say, you're still sore but better. So I mean, you're able to get back to work, but keep an eye on that spot. I know you sound like you know what you're doing. You've done good keeping it peroxide and elevated, and take care of yourself, man. But that's got to be painful. Charlie Intel's page is nothing but Cold War. Cold War available on November the 13th. Cold War will feature cross-play, free DLC, and Battle Pass. I had to actually hunt real hard this morning to try to find something on Modern Warfare. Had nowhere to go but down on the nail, or fall down the steps with nail in foot. Ow. Damn. Took it like a man, didn't you? I know you did. You took it like a man, didn't you? Was you by yourself, or was KD close to you to help pull it out, or? Damn, I'm picturing that, dude. That is so freaking painful sounding just thinking about that shit, man. Ow. Remember the last time I stepped on a nail? I know where you're coming from, dude. I know. I've been there, done that. Her brother had to step on the board to pull it out. Sounds like it might have stuck in the bone, man. Maybe through a bone. Damn. Sue the homeowner. Sue the homeowner. Oh wait. Might not can do that, can you? And you was carrying furniture too. Shit. I'd have dropped the furniture, broke it all to hell. It would have been a bad day. Damn, dude. We rent. Oh, hell yeah. Sue the damn landlord. There you go. His fault. But you know the bad thing about it is there's rental how can I say, there's renter's policy. It's been about 3 years ago, give or take, our landlord had told us about there was people living in the last place down here. There's 11 properties that the owner owns, and the landlord oversees it and takes care of it. You're not at that point to sue. Okay. Well, see, this is the kicker about it. The people that lived there had some friends come over. From what I understand, I don't know the whole story, but there was snow on the ground, there was ice on the porch, and they went to go up inside the house, and when they did, they slipped and they broke their leg, and they tried to sue the homeowner or the owner of the property, and it didn't work. So I don't know all that renter owner policy stuff. But yeah, I was messing about the suing. I was picking about that. Too many people holler sue. It's the first thing they want to holler is sue. But they can be, kindly asked, if there's doctor bills involved. Say, look, man, this is, it was your fault. If you'll just help me at least with my doctor bills, something like that. Most of the time, the people will actually, help out. They've got insurance to cover stuff like that. So that would be good if you needed doctor's care or something that turned in real bad. That you may could approach them and say, look, this is how it happened. This is your, porch. This is your property. Yeah, I just need a little compensation to help me out a little bit. But either way, man, I am glad you're actually up and about. Be careful. Don't put too much on that foot, man, until it gets good and healed. Damn. I'm still thinking, my foot still hurts, man. My foot still hurts, bro. Yeah, the last one I stepped on actually went right in the middle of my foot. It wasn't the ball or the heel. It was right dead center of the foot. I was wearing construction boots or, combat boots, however you want to call them, good thick soled. But it didn't have the steel foot protection. It had steel toes, which was the only requirement. They didn't require the steel shank in the boot. But that's, not the same scenario. You shouldn't have to have protective boots on just to be able to walk down your own steps. It's something that you didn't expect to happen. It did. Damn. Yeah, I was working when I done mine, so it was. And I didn't, like you, man, I didn't go to the doctor. I took care of it myself. Didn't even go see a doctor. Cleaned it out real good, peroxides and neosporin and stuff like that. And you're dead center too. Just be glad one thing, it was not a person like me that nailed that damn kickboard up. I would always put 3 to 4 nails per spot. So if there's 3 runners, right, you got the outside runners and then your middle runner. I got 4 nails on each one of those runners. So if that board would have kicked over with somebody like me nailing it down, then you would have stepped on 4 nails, not just 1. The guy I used to work for, he was bad about cutting corners. I didn't like cutting corners. I always told him, I said, what if somebody has to come behind you? He said, well, it won't be us. It won't be me. So, I always done things what I thought was right. You know? So, mine would have been over-nailed. Mine would have been over-nailed to the point to where you would have stepped on 4 nails. Man. I'm still hurting. Still hurting, bro. Oh, man. Yes. Screw would have definitely been worse. We're talking about something that would have been at least, 3 or 4 inch long screw. And have been at least, 2.5 to 3.5 inches sticking out of that board. I mean, I'm still sure there was plenty of nail to go in your foot. Don't get me wrong. I'm not saying it wasn't, but a screw definitely would have been worse. I just got cold chills thinking about the screw. Damn. Oh, man. I did. I just got a cold chill thinking about a damn screw going in my foot. Now, my wife was a tool and die setup operator for years. And, of course, tool and die setup operators, metal stamping. They dealt with metal all day long, every day. Well, there was a burr somehow. I'm not sure how this worked, but the thread was actually just like a thread around a bolt. Well, that thread actually went in her finger and threaded. They had to take pliers and unscrew that metal out of her hand. Man, I would have blacked out. You'd have had to knock me out to do that shit. The grooves would have took something with it. On the way out, oh yes, oh definitely, yes. It would have took hunks of meat out probably. It would have probably took some going in too. Painful, man. So, what kind of work you still do? Are you still doing the DoorDash? Or are you doing Uber? DoorDash. Still making pretty decent off of that? I know a friend of ours is doing it. He said he makes pretty good. I mean, he's got a full-time job, plus he does that after hours, when he gets off work. So, I mean, there's got to be something, people still doing it. So, hell, I was scared to go to people's houses when I was locksmithing. I won't never forget one call I got. It was about 10 o'clock at night, and it was in one of the worst sections of our town. And I mean, there's certain areas of each town that that don't go there. It's a rough area, it's a rough neighborhood, or it's a drug-infested neighborhood, or something like that. Well, this was a combination of both. It's one of the worst drug-infested sections of our town. Well, I get a phone call at 10 o'clock at night. I might come unlock my car. Well, I threw an extremely high price out there. I was hoping that they wouldn't bite on it because the price was so high. And they said, When can you be here? So instead of going by myself, I had my wife go with me. It was still scary as shit. There's just certain things that I guess it's just because I'm just a wimp. But there's certain things that I won't do. And that's one of them. Peace, Steve-O. Take care, man. Appreciate you coming by, dude. Take care of that foot, man. Tell Katie we said hey. Be safe, man. Again, thank you so much for coming by today, man. Yeah, it's definitely cheaper than expected, but I mean, see, where was those prices again? $59.99, $69.99, and $89.99. So your digital standard editions jump into the action right away on PS4, Xbox One with Black Ops Cold War cross-generation, cross-play, and cross-progression support. You can play with your friends regardless of platform. When you're ready to move to the next generation on PS5 or Xbox Series X, you can take your profile and stats with you. Experience the next generation of global combat when you upgrade. So that is definitely one good thing that I've seen on that. I'm gonna get that light out of my eyes there. Like on PS3, when I went from Black Ops 3 PS3 to Black Ops 3 PS4, I had to start over. So at least this way, if we start out on PS4, when we do upgrade, then our stats and everything will follow us. That is definitely one good thing that I'm seeing there. It's still, $60 for the standard edition. If I was to do one, I probably would do that, and I would do digital. Digital version actually gets you more benefits in the long run. It's like last time when Modern Warfare, we bought my brother did. He bought me the Dark Edition for $200. I didn't get no COD points. All I got was them night vision goggles, which is cool. Yeah, I know, but I didn't get no COD points. I think I got the knife, that XRK or whatever it is, versions of the weapons. Well, from what I'm seeing here, let's see. Digital Standard or Ultimate Editions PC only. So you can get a Digital Standard and an Ultimate Edition on PC. PC players can purchase the Digital Standard $59.99 or Ultimate $89.99 editions via BattleNet. All digital all digital PC editions, Standard and Ultimate, include Confrontation Weapons Pack for use in Black Ops Cold War, plus pre-purchase for additional rewards and open beta early access. So there's going to be 2 editions for PC. Standard Edition includes a copy of the game. Ultimate Edition includes a copy of the game, Land and Sea, Air Pack, and Battle Pass bundle for any post-launch seasons of Call of Duty Black Ops Cold War, which includes 20 tier skips. I'm just torn between which one. If I do one, I don't know which one to go with. I'm thinking if I do, I'm going to go with the $70 version. Because eventually I would like to go to the PS5. I really would. Eventually I would like to go to the PS5. But I want to do the Standard Edition PS5 as well, though, so I can use my CDs. Anyways, hold that thought. Who I wanted to hear from. I just can't see spending $500 on a new console when I could do so many upgrades to my current PC for that. Yeah, exactly. Exactly. $500 I can upgrade my GPU and power supply to get 144 hertz monitor and get a 144 hertz monitor and be less than 500. Yeah, exactly. I mean, the PC I'd like to get, I mean, I would like to be able to play games on it, but it's more for, because this PC that I've got now is like going on 15 years old. Done had to repair it twice. I know the CPU's done overheated more than twice. I mean, yeah, I would rather put the money in a new PC and keep playing the PS4, because we're going to be able to play the, you know, Cold War. We're going to be able to play it on PS4, you know, with the ability to upgrade. Had to go out, but back. I appreciate you. Appreciate you coming back, Matt. But, you know, when it comes down to it, I still think that I'll buy the $70 version. That way I can get the cross-gen bundle. You don't have any discs. All yours is digital. Well, I mean, I don't have it, what? Let's see, I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I've got 9 on disc. I mean, that's not that bad a deal, but still, what I'd like to know, and I haven't been able to find out anything yet, is, all right, say for example, you've got digital games. Can you install your digital games on the PS5? They say the PS5 is backwards compatible, but can we install the PS4 games on the PS5? I cannot find that information out nowhere. There are no physical editions of the game on PC. So, no discs anyway. I mean, a lot of people are going digital. I get it, and I'm starting to do a lot more digital than I've had in the past. But I've just been a firm believer in, when I buy a game, I want a copy. I want something I can put my hands on. Actually, that game's in the console right now, but. That would be great, but knowing them, I doubt it. Well, they say it's backward compatible. That's what's throwing me. That is this something that's going to be available? Is it only going to be for the discs? So, and is it not going to? All right, good example. Did you ever play the PS3 version of Black Ops 3? That was the worst Call of Duty that they ever put on PS3. Was Black Ops 3. It crashed, blue screen, it kicked you out of the lobbies. I mean, you could start a match and then all of a sudden it would kick you out. It was the worst PS3 Call of Duty games they ever put out. Once we went to PS4, 90% of those problems went away. Hey Kelly, how are you? Paid $45 on release. And then upgraded to PS4 and had to start all over again. So that was the thing. Now, what they're saying on the Cold War, if you do buy it for PS4 and you play it for 2 months, 3 months, or even into next year, say you play it for 6 months and you buy a PS5, whatever your stats are, whatever your rank, everything will carry over. BAGofDONUTS, what's up, man? Welcome to the stream. Y'all be sure and hit that like button. I'd appreciate it. I always bought the full game and the battle pass. Or battle pass. No, season pass. Excuse me. It was called season pass back then. I would buy the game and then buy the season pass so I could get all the maps, everything that was for that game. I'd never have to buy it again. If you bought just the game and the individual DLCs, they were $15 a piece. So you ended up saving about $10 or $15 in the long run. So that's the way we would always do it. You rented it on PS3 and had those problems and never bought the game. That's one I didn't own till I got the Zombie Chronicles. Yeah. That was last year. Oh wow. Well, we played, and like I say, I grinded PS3. I made Master Prestige on the PS3 version of it. And was really disappointed when I went to PS4 and had to start all over again. It was almost a discouraging point to where I didn't want to play the damn thing. But we did. I still played it. I don't remember what rank I am now on it, but that is one good thing. Now, the weird part about it is Advanced Warfare. Is it Advanced? Yeah, Advanced Warfare carried over. One of them carried over. Hey, what are you doing? And falling out? Advanced Warfare. Okay. Thank you, Matt. Well, see, my rank carried over on that one. So I thought, you know, Black Ops 3, man, that'll carry over too, but it didn't. It didn't. But playing the PS3 version of Black Ops 3 would put a bad taste in anybody's mouth. I'm not going to lie. Alright, let's turn this off. We're going to get set up on the next one for midday. They have a new map coming to Fishing Planet. New waterway, they call it. Haven't found any details on it. BO3's Zombies was actually harder than this gen. Yeah, I agree. I mean, I've been able to make it much higher in rounds on BO4 than I can on BO3. So yes, I agree with you, Matt. I'm not saying one's better than the other. I do like the fact that I can go, you know, 30 plus rounds on BO4. Makes me feel like I've done something, you know what I mean? And then I go back and play the PS3 or Black Ops 3 Zombies. And might get 10 rounds. Might get 3 rounds. You know, a little discouraging. Like a bit of a challenge. I get it. D&D in the house? What's going on, D&D? Ain't trying to get a bank heist right off the bat. Go get some of Stunner's money, man. Just on your break at work? I hear you, man. How you doing today, man? Oh, Cold War Zombies is a 2-hit down, not a 3-hit down. Are they even going to do zombies? I don't even know that they're going to do zombies on this version. Doing good? Cool. Good. Hope they do zombies. Well, I haven't heard anything about the zombies. Let's see. Where was the modes? Okay, no modes there. They better have zombies. I'm trying to figure out where I seen that, where they were talking about the modes. Campaign lets you create your own character. Somewhere, I don't remember where it was at, I seen that. But they were talking about the modes because there was going to be a campaign, multiplayer, and like a co-op, and then of course a menu for Warzone. Description of several Black Ops Cold War campaign missions. I have multiple endings. Might have found it. Oh, a lot of people like the zombies, so I mean, I get it. They didn't put it in Warzone or Modern Warfare, so it's like they skip. They put zombies in, they don't. They do, you know what I'm saying? So it's time for them to put zombies back in. Maybe it was this one. Let me check this link right here. Sending it now. Sending it to, you posted it in the chat. Well, you got a link to it or something? If you've got a link, just send it right here in the chat so everybody can see it. I don't know if this is the last update fixed some of the hacking issues, or we just got lucky, but the games last night were good, didn't get destroyed by anyone that seemed to be hacking. Yeah, I noticed your gameplay for the last couple of nights were actually pretty good. I see that, like you and Sir, you know, Stun and all getting good maps, getting good games, and then I'm thinking, yeah, I'd like to play that. I think I'm gonna try that again. And then when I try to get my ass handed to me. Okay. All right, let me look at this screenshot then. And my computer is just dog slow right now, guys. Campaign, multiplayer, zombies. Now, from what I understand, there's also going to be co-op. My games were good last, but then I switched to another game with my cousin, but showed up offline. Yeah, you switched over to Fall Guy. I seen that. Let me do a couple of these. I want to know more about the zombie Royale. I got 5th, 6th, and 2nd. I choked the 2nd place match. Damn. Yeah, dude. For zombie mode confirmed. Campaign, multiplayer, zombies, Warzone. See that some of that stuff I heard may have been some clickbait stuff, but I thought they were going to have like a co-op version in it as well. That I may be wrong there. Fall Guys, and then went to another game while I was going offline. I hear you. I still need to give Fall Guys another try, but everybody I've talked to about Fall Guys now say it's better to play with people. play with some friends. My schedule, it's hard for me to try to get people to run games with me because of my schedule. I get it, I understand that. Maybe they will tease zombies into the multiplayer reveal, which is on September the 9th. So yeah, it could be. I mean, it's clearly states right here on the Call of Duty website. Campaign, multiplayer, zombies, and then of course the menu for Warzone. But it also has 3 underneath it that says classified, so I'm not sure what that's going to be about. Like they did with multiplayer, yeah. Well, that's true. I mean, we'll find out more on September the 9th. I'm still curious about it. I still want to see it. I don't want to watch a bunch of people playing it, because if I want to play it, then it's, you know, kind of a spoiler, so to speak. You're watching somebody else playing it, it makes you more want to play it. Like World War II. You know, that was during the time that Rose had her worst issues, lost her leg and all that stuff. World War II had just released, and I didn't get to play World War II until after we got home. Well, a bunch of people had done played it. It was like, it was not really old news, but it was, I'm so far behind now. And that's the same thing with this one. If we don't get it right away, there's going to be so many people so far ahead of you that it's I don't know, it's going to be less competitive, in my opinion. Or less competitive ain't the real good word for it. It's just not going to be as fun. I mean, you're going to be running around with people that's, you know, a much higher rank. They've got more weapons unlocked, and when you start, you're starting from scratch. So it's like you're going up against somebody that's, you know, example, Prestige 5, and you just started. I know there's no prestiging in it, but you see what I'm saying. One of the classified slots is where you can pitch directly to the creators about how the game is messed up and they released it too soon. Oh man. Well, the trailer that they released is strictly a campaign trailer. Here's a link to it. Call of Duty website. But yeah, the trailer that they released is strictly a campaign trailer. Which looks awesome as shit. I'm not gonna lie. Just the campaign alone looks awesome. And this footage on this trailer was captured on a PS5. Exactly. It looks awesome, and that's how they get us every time. Yep. Well, you got President Reagan's going to be in it. I'm trying to think of the other guy's name in the brown coat. I'll think of his name in a minute. He's a movie actor. Damn it, what is his name? I cannot think of his name right offhand. But they do it out a lot too. But you're right. If you don't get it right away, you're always behind. Kurt Russell. Is it Kurt? I'm not sure if that's Kurt Russell or not. I'm trying to think of somebody else's name, and that's not Kurt that I'm thinking. But I could be wrong. In one way I can do it. Multiplayer reveal on September 9th. Alright, so let me see if I can look him up a different way. Like I say, I know Ronald Reagan's one of them. I mean, you plainly see that's Reagan. Every new and returning character. Alright, this might be it. Let's see. Secretary of State Alexander Haig, Ronald Reagan. The only ones it lists. This guy might just look like somebody that I'm thinking. It might not even be the one I'm thinking about, but I can't think of his name right offhand. I know how to find out his name. I know one of the main movies he played in years ago. You may can remember this from Camp Dirty Harry. No, it's Dirty Mary and Crazy Larry. Fonda, Peter Fonda, or Henry Fonda. Yeah, Peter Fonda. To me, that one guy in a brown-looking coat looks like Peter Fonda. It doesn't list it here, but that doesn't mean he's not going to be in it. These soundtracks, thanks, self. And it may not be him. Like I say, it may not be him at all. But it just, to me, it looks like Peter Fonda. I've got a I've got a sound effect or a little sound clip. Let me see if I can find it. I'll probably get in trouble for playing it, but I'm gonna see if I can find it anyway. Do a little. Probably not Fonda. Oh, come on, I know I got it here somewhere. I gotta find this. Y'all will laugh like hell. I don't know. It's just what some people were saying yesterday during the premiere. I didn't pay that close attention. I was looking at other stuff. I got you. I know people that actually posted videos on that. Your fault. You got in it, boy. Go over here and lay down somewhere. I'm gonna see if I can find it. I know I've got it somewhere. I'll let that continue to search. Probably need to look at a dot wave. That's not it. What I got? I think the water bowl is empty, guys. Give me a minute. Let me get them some more water. Cat's sitting in front of the water bowl meowing like hell, and Charlie's right behind him. Won't take but a minute. I'm just going to mute the mic. Sorry about that. Yep, water bowl was empty. Alright. Got several hard drives to look through, so it'll take it a minute. Guess what mode I will be playing the most on Cold War. Let me think. Zombies? I would never guess that, bro. It was just a lucky guess. Lucky guess. You know me, I'm just lucky at guessing sometimes. I just hope it's what you're looking for. I really do. Knowing what they did to Black Ops 4 zombies, you know, in a lot of people's eyes, I didn't find Black Ops 4 zombies that bad. But again, I'm not a big zombie player, so I just hope it's the kind of zombie mode that you're looking for. PS4 zombies was alright, but expected better. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I mean, I just don't want you to get your expectations up too high and it just basically let you down. Kind of like Modern Warfare did. I mean, from what Sir Camp's saying, it seems to be better than it has been. I'm not against playing the Modern Warfare and Warzone again. It's not like, it's not that I'll never play it again. It's just, it seems like every time I play it, I'm basically getting my ass handed to me. I can go back to Black Ops 4 multiplayer and still somewhat get my ass kicked, but get better gameplay. If that makes sense. Yeah, but after not having new zombies for a year, so desperate for new zombies, I get it. I mean, again, there is people out there, and I've seen other players that are exceptionally good playing zombies, 100+ rounds easy, which is, without a blink of an eye, so to speak. They're more into the zombie play. They like the zombie play a lot better than the multiplayer or anything else. Not saying they don't play the other modes, but they're good at finding Easter eggs. They're good at doing the Easter eggs. For me, I'm just a novice. I know how to pull a trigger type zombie player. I know how to try to stay alive. And not always can do that, but I don't want you to get your expectations up too high and then basically they hand you a pile of shit. Anyway, I want to go for high rounds. New zombies, either it's if it's bad or good, because with zombies you can make it fun. It's weird. Well, I mean, I get it. It gets fast paced, but not to the point to where it's, you know, not fun. The higher the rounds, the faster the pace, the more zombies are coming at you. I get it. I like that. But then another part of me is like, you know, once I get to a certain level, I can't handle it no more. And it's me. It's just because I'm that kind of player. May have found them. Got to be patient to do high rounds. Oh, definitely. Definitely. There's no doubt. You got to have more patience than I've got. Not saying I don't have patience at all. It's just, yeah, I know what you mean. You got to be patient. Only fools rush in, they say. And it's, if you rush in, you're going to die. Okay, so there's some of it. Oh my gosh, here goes my day. From what it looks like, they're saying it's actor Bruce Thomas. Okay. Him up. He hasn't done nothing in... Okay, wait a minute. He's in Gears. Could be. The picture that they're showing here is not, to me, is not giving a very good picture of him, so. I don't know. Could be just the fact that it's a cartoon character, but that, to me, it doesn't look like the one I'm seeing. But that don't mean it's not him. He is in gears, so. Yeah, I know. It goes by so quick, it's hard to say. Looks more scared. Barred around his mouth. And in the game, that could be from something in the game that happened. Exactly, it could be something in the game that happened to him. Right. Oh, I've got some sound effects for you guys to hear. Let's see. Some of these I know is going to get me in trouble if I play them. And let me see if I can get this one over here and see if I can. Actually, let me go clean up Charlie's mess first. Never-ending story around here. Don't think I got that shared across the map. $15 likes, my friend. Thank you, Noob 2 Sweaty Gaming. Appreciate that, man.
No stems, no seeds that you don't need. Acapulco Gold is
bad as weed.
Not a good one. Again, I'm probably going to have to delete this one.
Oh my God, it feels so good. Oh yeah. Oh, slow down. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Who's your daddy? Who's your daddy? Oh my God. Oh yeah, play with my balls. Play with my balls. Oh, that feels so good. Yeah, just roll them around. It was so fun. Oh my God, I love it when you. Uh-oh, slow down. Don't move. I'll go get you a towel.
This was actually from a movie.
Who's the slimy little communist shit twinkle toad cocksucker down here who just signed his own death warrant?
Howdy! Hi, I'm Spike, and you know, when I'm driving down Route 9W on a hot summer day, me and the missus always stop at Dickens Fruit Stand. They've got everything from fruit to vegetables, homemade pies, but there is nothing like their cider. Ain't that right, honey? Dickens cider. Yes, sir. Why, even though we
I'll
were
have
late
to look
for
it
church
up.
last Sunday, she had to have a little Dickens cider. She says there ain't nothing like it. Even my minister says his wife enjoys a little Dickens cider now and then. Hey, why don't you bring some home in our protective plastic rib bottle? That way it'll stay fresh. Or you can let it sit a while and have some hard Dickens cider. It's good at lunch, good at dinner, and there's nothing like waking up with a Dickens cider. Dickens Fruit Stand, just off Route 9W and Country Road 69. Open 24 hours, because after a chilly summer night, I like to snuggle up in bed with a hot Dickens cider.
It was Dan Aykroyd, Chevy Chase, and John Candy. See, Dan Aykroyd. No, yeah. Wait a minute, Chevy Chase. Chevy Chase and the woman he was with get in a car wreck or something, and they're stuck in this little town. John Candy's the police, and Dan Aykroyd is the judge. You haven't heard those in forever. I know. I used to play them all the time, man. Let's see what else I can find for you. Oh yeah, this is Daffy Duck.
Enter the inevitable amorous babe who's just crazy about us hard-boiled gumshoes.
Not showing up here. Maybe it's in the archived one. Okay. It was an old ass movie, I can tell you that. I'm terrible with names. I remember the people that played in it, but I'm terrible with names. Let's see what else I can find here. That wasn't very big. I say this to my wife all the time. Oh, it's not even playing them for some reason. Okay. Wow. It's not listing into none of them. Thank you, Sugar Girl. Appreciate that. Give it a chase. I will find it. It's been that old of a movie. What's the girl's name that played in Ghost with Patrick Swayze? Give me more. Alright. I'm gonna look her up next. I think she was the woman that was riding with Chevy Chase. Fletch. Look it up a different way. I'm gonna let Google look it up. What movie had Dan Aykroyd, Chevy Chase, and John Candy? Chevy Chase. Trouble? Is that it? Nothing But Trouble? Yeah, that's it. Nothing But Trouble. Dan Aykroyd was the ugly looking cop. Yep, that's it. That's where the communist little, what was it, death warrant. That's where this sound effect comes from right here.
Who's the slimy little communist shit twinkle toad cocksucker down here who just signed his own death warrant?
I think you typed it just as I seen it or found it. Full Metal Jacket. No. That come off of Nothing But Trouble. Even had Humpty in it. What they were doing, Dan Aykroyd was the crooked judge, and what they were doing is everybody that John Candy, the police, would bring to him, they were killing them. Stealing their cars, chopping their cars up for money, and then all the bodies they were disposing of, and put everybody's licenses, wallets, they were keeping. And Chevy Chase and Demi Moore actually found this stash of all the licenses that they were keeping. And my computer is going to crash. I think my computer's fixing to crash. Which one was that? Let's see. When was that one?
I picked the wrong week to quit sniffing glue.
The guy yelled.
We have clearance, Clarence.
Roger, Roger. What's our vector, Victor?
Chief, mate, what do you want to do tonight?
The same thing we do every night, Pinky. Try to take over the world.
OP Dragon, what's up, dude?
This is the song, la 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 la, Elmo's song.
Sad when you can't do that much on your damn computer, it's gonna crash. Can't remember which one it was now. Elmo is an OG. I still think this is the best of all of them I've played so far. If y'all don't agree with it,
Oh
then
my God,
I'll try to find something else.
So
I still
good.
think this is
Oh
the
yeah.
best.
Oh, slow down. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Who's your daddy? Who's your daddy? Oh my God. Oh yeah. Play with my balls. Play with my balls. Oh, that feels so good. Yeah, just roll them around. They're so good. Oh my God. I love it when you. Uh-oh, slow down. Don't move. I'll go get you a towel.
Used to play this at your old job. Used to get weed from a guy named Elmo. Oh, wow.
Holy shit!
I've got one. Damn it, I can't find that one. It's from the Full Metal Jacket, but I can't find the one I'm thinking about.
That is one big pile of shit.
Yank, 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 tug, 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 and a couple of slaps and whacks.
I'm gonna get in trouble if
That's how
I
she
keep doing
makes
this.
the scarecrow come when the Tin Man's up her ass. Your ass, mother bark, bark, bark. Yip, 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 and Toto wants to bone. Oh, she clicks
Yeah, I believe you're right.
her heels and Toto squeals. There ain't no place like home. Fuck you! Yank this bird face. This is the song, la 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 la, Elmo's song.
You do not want to face the wrath of my
Just
bunghole.
go on, yeah.
Do you have any tippy?
Yeah, you're right.
Tippy for my bunghole?
I can't find all my files. That's sad. I got a bunch of files.
Hell with this.
Beavis and Butthead. Yeah, yeah. Who still remembers that? Beavis and Butthead. And if we did this kind of trivia, you kick butt. Yeah, we might have to do this one day. I have to see how this actually plays out. If YouTube flags me, then we won't be able to. But man, I got sounds out the yang wave files that yes, you can actually tell what they are. But I don't think I would get in trouble for them. I don't know. That it's not playing the short one.
Alright, pop quiz. Airport, gunman with one hostage. He's using her for cover. He's almost to a plane. You're 100 feet away. Jack.
What's up, Gizmo in the house?
Shoot the hostage.
I sure wish you'd come see me one day, man.
What?
Take her out of the equation. Go for the good wound and he can't get to the plane with her. Clear shot.
You're deeply nuts, you know that? Shoot the hostage.
Shoot the hostage, yeah. You know what movie that come off of though, right? Camp? Dang, lunchtime. Be safe, man. Speed. Yeah, you're right. It's speed. It was. Yeah, OP got it right
treading
before
a
you
very thin line, Milano.
Do I smell a newbie?
This is what they say about me.
Well, I'm a mushroom cloud laying motherfucker. This sound player is actually playing, but there's no way to stop it. There we go. Why it does that, it starts playing in the background, but it won't let me stop it. I'll have to dig through all my other WAV files, get them all in one spot. And we'll do that one day. We used to sit around, me and my wife and my brother, we would sit around and I would play these WAV files and try to get them to guess what song it actually was. They're actually legitimate songs, but they're in waveform. There's no voice, in other words. It makes it a little harder for you to figure out who they are or what songs they are. I'm going to have to get them all together one day and do that. I'm wearing this one out.
Howdy!
One of my favorites.
I'm Spike, and you know, when I'm driving down Route 9W on a hot summer day, me and the missus always stop at Dickens Fruit Stand. They've got everything from fruit to vegetables, homemade pies, but there is nothing like their cider. Ain't that right, honey? Dickens cider. Yes, sirree. Why, even though we were late for church last Sunday, she had to have a little Dickens cider. She says there ain't nothing like it. Even my minister says his wife enjoys a little dick inside her now and then. Hey, why don't you bring some home in our protective plastic rib bottle? That way it'll stay fresh. Or you can let it sit a while and have some hard dick insider. It's good at lunch, good at dinner, and there's nothing like waking up with a dick insider. Dickens Fruit Stand, just off Route 9W and Country Road 69. Open 24 hours, because after a chilly summer night, I like to snuggle up in bed with a hot dick insider.
I'm telling you, my favorite of all time, right there. I'm not gonna lie. We would spend hours just listening to different wave sounds. See who could guess what, just for fun, just kind of a trivia thing. But yeah, I'll have to dig my shit up, bring that back one day. Well, all right, what game y'all want to see for mid-afternoon? Anybody got any preference to seeing particular gameplay? Me get my ass handed to me, or anything in particular? Speed, great movie. Speed 2, Arse. Yeah, I didn't care for the Speed 2 as much as I did the first one. I ain't gonna lie. Play Fortnite? Yeah, you really want to get hurt. You want to get me hurt real bad, don't you? I get my ass handed to me bad enough on the other games. Fortnite would kick my ass. Just saying. Remember what we say about Fortnite. I need to get somebody to sing that for me. And I can play that as a sound effect when I do that. Fortnite me arse. The hell? Well, I heard a phone ring. Or dial, rather, excuse me. Getting about that time. Alright, let's see. Been playing Need for Speed Heat. Very good game. Gonna get Need for Speed Payback over the weekend. Ooh. I tried Payback. Payback's a bitch, dude. If you're not careful, they'll steal your car. Well, she's sitting here on the couch. She's napping, but she's up, so to speak. See, she took her medicine at 10. She'd been napping for about an hour, so about time for her to actually wake up anyway. Go Ninja. That's the whole deal. Steal some dumbass car, boy. Oh yeah, baby, damn son. They will. They'll steal your damn car, brother. Probably ride over in about 15 minutes, 15, 20 minutes. Alright, dude. It looks like Rascal's fixing to wake her up anyway, so I'm going to wind this one down here in just a minute. Trying to find all these sound effects that I'm going to play. Big Daddy, you can't leave us. Still here just getting my husband's lunch ready for him for work. Hey, I hear you. Cool. Let me find this one. Go Ninja. Alright. This is gonna be a real easy one. I know you know where that come from. Who wants pizza for dinner? Just like the turtles. Well, that's saying you know where it come from without saying you know where it come from. Ninja Turtles, Vanilla Ice. You got it. You're right. Alright guys, I'm going to go ahead and wind this one down and get set up for the next one. Still got to figure out what I'm going to do for midday. Not sure yet. Might try to do some fishing. Might try to do some Black Ops 3 today. Appreciate you guys coming out. We're gonna get together some of these WAV files. Not sure exactly when I'm gonna do it. We also got a movie trivia coming up. Fall Guys. I suck at Fall Guys. I need team help for that, I guess. I don't know. I can try it though. But yeah, movie trivia coming soon. We might try to do that tomorrow. May wait and do it on Saturday so we know we've got a good crowd. The last time I tried to announce it, you get like 3 or 4 day notice and then nobody showed up. So I want to try to get it to where I know I've got enough people in here to do a movie trivia. I've got a ton of movie quotes. Actually, Rabbit Daddy has a ton of quotes made up for us. It's going to be an awesome day. Probably take us a couple hours just to do the movie quote trivia. Look forward to having you guys possibly in there helping us do that. No spoilers of what's going to be entitled to that or entailed with that, but I do want to try to do some movie trivia again. Awesome when we did it. We had good turnout. It seems like now when I announce it's going to happen, it flops. So again, thanks guys. Appreciate y'all coming out. Hope to see you on my next one over on Twitch. If I don't see you there, I hope to see you tonight on Twitch. So peace guys. Big love and respect to everybody. Remember, stay strong, stay positive, keep your head up. We see you soon. Peace.